fine, don't mind me. I just need to get some stuff from the cargo hold. Next time I walk in here, I'm carrying a blaster. So keep your hands where I can see them.
Fool.
Shut up.
Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. Finally back at it with another helpful guide for Knights of the Old Republic 2. In today's video we are going to be going over Atton and Bao Dur and if we should keep them as their starting class and level them up, or if we should convert them into Jedi as soon as possible. This can certainly help determine on how your build is going to go. Now of course you can build and level these companions however you please, but I think that these few builds that we go over will be beneficial for you to know. The main question players encounter when considering building these two companions is whether you should convert them to Jedi right off the bat, or level them up as their starting class to reap those benefits. That is mainly what we are going to be looking over. So, like I just said, you generally have two decisions. Do you level these companions up as the starting class, so you can get the benefits that those starting classes have to offer? Or do you not level them up as their starting class and quickly as possible turn them into Jedi? If you want the companion to have more force powers and force points, you usually pick the Jedi option, as leveling them up as a Jedi will give them more powers and points. Personally, I usually go for the Jedi route because I really enjoy having a full squad of Jedi, but you may be leaving some great options on the table. So let's start off with everyone's favorite handsome smartass, Atton. Atton starts off as a Scoundrel. The Scoundrel class can benefit greatly from improved sneak attacks and from their exclusive feat Scoundrel's Luck. Let's hop over to the wiki to break that down. Scoundrel's Luck is definitely one feat to consider when keeping Atton a Scoundrel. As you level up, you will be granted a boost to your defense, making it harder for hits to land on him. Once you convert Atton to a Jedi, he will no longer be Scoundrel class and thus stop receiving increased defense when leveled up. So if you were to level him to level 17 before converting, you would benefit from this +8 to defense, and obviously higher when continuing to level him. Next, let's talk about Sneak Attack. Sneak Attack is very beneficial for our team, especially if you have a Consular on your team that can debilitate an enemy easily. You can see here that as you level a Scoundrel, you will keep getting increased Sneak Attack levels. Let's stick with this level 17. Atton level up to level 17 Scoundrel would get level 9 Sneak Attack, which adds extra damage of 9 to 54 with an average of 31.5. So you could have your team Consular force wave an enemy and then have Atton sneak attack them as they are incapacitated for an extra 32 damage, on top of what his attack damage already would be. When combined with the damage from force wave and the rest of your party attacking, this can be pretty devastating to enemies. Most might not even get the chance to fight back, so that is something to greatly consider when you are deciding to convert Atton. If you converted Atton to a Jedi before leveling him up at all, you would definitely have more force power and force points for him, but you would also be leaving those Scoundrel benefits on the table. Leveling him up to level 17 Scoundrel before converting him would be giving him a +8 defense and a bonus of 9 to 54 extra damage from sneak attack. These bonuses would also continue to increase if you chose to not convert Atton to a Jedi at all. So that's pretty much it for Atton. The main deciding points are, do you want him as a stronger, more capable Jedi, or do you want increased defense and bonus damage from sneak attack? Both have their benefits, so it's up to you to choose which one to go with. Now let's move on to our loyal tech specialist, Bao Dur. Same situation as before. Should we convert him into a Jedi as soon as possible, or should we take advantage of his tech specialist abilities? Let's talk the Jedi route first. Bao Dur is actually less of a capable Jedi than any of the other companions. This is due to his armor and his Jedi robe restrictions. For some odd, unknown reason, Bao Dur can't wear Jedi robes or armor. I think this is due to his prosthetic robotic arm, but that makes little sense to me because it's still arm-shaped. And other Jedi in the universe have had robotic limbs and can still wear robes. Anakin. Excuse me. Anyway, this creates a huge problem with Bao Dur. Aside from Force Heal and a few other powers, Bao Dur can use a very limited amount of Force powers when wearing armor. He can still use all Force powers, but only if he's wearing a miner's uniform. So with Bao Dur, as a Jedi, you have to decide if you want him to wear armor like a normally sane person in combat, but have no option to use Force powers other than heal, and a few others. Or alternatively, give him absolutely no defense or armor, and equip a miner's uniform on him so he can cast other Force powers. This is particularly odd, but it does make for an easier choice to keep him as a tech specialist. As a tech specialist, you have more class skills and will gain more skill points as you level up. Starting out, you will gain 6 skill points when you level up. At level 8, if you increase your intelligence to 16, you will start getting 7 skill points. If you continue only upping intelligence, with 1 point at level 12, and a second point at level 16, you will have your intelligence to 18, and you will start getting 8 skill points when you level up. This can make Bao Dur your go-to skill companion. He can easily have his computer use, demolitions, repair, and security maxed out, making him the best companion to be doing all your crafting and breaking down. This is of course the trade-off with him. Focusing his attribute points into intelligence for skill points will make him a weaker fighter since you have been ignoring his strength or dexterity. Also, something to note is if you convert him into a Jedi Guardian, he will lose that increased amount of skill points per level up since his class will now be moving forward as a Jedi Guardian and not as a tech specialist. So we are now back to the decision scale. Do we level him up as a tech specialist for increased skill capability, or do we convert him early on for more force potential and access to the Jedi Guardian fighting groups? Both are decent options. It's a little harder to convert him to Jedi than compared to Atton due to his armor restrictions. He's still a formidable Jedi, just not in the force casting abilities. These are some of the major mechanics to consider for Atton and Bao Dur when deciding if you should convert them into Jedi. And that's pretty much it for this video, friends. I hope you all found this information useful. Do you guys think I should do the same thing for Mira, Handmaiden, and Disciple? Let me know if you think I should. As I've said before, they did a brilliant job making the KOTOR games fun, challenging, while also greatly customizable. Hit the Discord or leave a comment with any questions and I'll do my best to help out. Throw a like up on this if it helped you out. Still working on some more guides, so be sure to get subscribed if you want to be notified when I put those out. As always, I appreciate you all coming to check out the video. Thanks again, my friends, and we'll see you in the next one.